John 21, 1-19, when Jesus, after his resurrection, has prepared for his disciples a breakfast of fish on the shore. For communities that have experienced hurt, brokenness and disappointment, this passage from John speaks directly to the heart of restoration and renewed purpose. In John 21, we encounter the disciples after Jesus' resurrection, but they've returned to their fishing boats. Despite having seen the risen Lord, they've gone back to what's familiar, perhaps feeling lost about their future. And after a night of emptying nets, a figure calls from the shore, directing them to cast their nets on the right side of the boat. The miraculous catch that follows reveals to them that the stranger is Jesus himself. Three elements of this story speak powerfully to struggling communities. First, Jesus meets us in our ordinary places. The disciples have returned to fishing, their old lives, their comfort zone. Jesus didn't wait for them to get themselves together or come to a special religious setting. He came to them in their workplace, in their daily routine, in their moment of fruitless labour. For communities dealing with pain, this reminds us that Christ meets us exactly where we are, in our disappointment, in our return to old habits, in our uncertainty about the future. Secondly, Jesus prepares a meal and invites us to contribute. When the disciples reach the shore, they discover Jesus has already started cooking fish over a charcoal fire, yet he still asks them to bring some of their catch. This beautiful image shows us that Christ has already prepared what we need for healing, but he still invites our participation. In damaged communities, we often need to be reminded that the work of restoration isn't entirely on our shoulders. Christ has already begun the healing work, but we are invited to participate in meaningful ways. Thirdly, Jesus reinstates Peter through three affirmations of love. Peter, who had denied Jesus 3 times before the cock crowed, is given 3 opportunities to affirm his love. And Jesus doesn't shame him or demand public apology. Instead, he offers restoration through a simple question: do you love me? And with each affirmation, Peter is given purpose. Feed my lambs, tend my sheep, feed my sheep. For struggling communities, this speaks to the heart of healing. Jesus doesn't dwell on our failures or demand we earn our way back into service. Instead, he asks only for our love, and then immediately entrusts us with meaningful responsibility again. This passage ends with Jesus telling Peter, "Follow me," the same invitation he gave at the beginning of their relationship. It's a profound reminder that no matter what damage has occurred, the path forward remains the same. For our community today, this passage offers hope that Christ meets you exactly where you are, even in your return to old patterns. He has already begun preparing what you need for restoration. He offers reinstatement without shame, asking only for your love, and he still calls you to follow him, just as he did at the beginning. The invitation on the shore remains open to each of us. Come, have breakfast, bring what you have, receive what I've prepared, and follow me anew.